Hello everybody, my name is Sidon, and welcome to another episode on the Vortex Server. Today we are starting off here in a little storage area, and I did a little bit more. I haven't been on the server too much recently, just kind of been busy doing other things, and, you know, just decided to take about a week break or so. I don't think the server has been super active recently, which is unfortunate, but I personally feel like the reason for that, the reason why, just kind of in general, recently, Minecraft seems to have lost a lot of its, kind of hype and everything. I honestly think it comes down to the fact that no updates or anything have been released recently. Like, the last thing that's kind of big thing that's gone out was 1.8 getting released, and I mean 1.8 took almost a year to come out in the first place, so everyone had already pretty much played everything. So that update release wasn't that huge in the first place, and since no snapshots have been released since then, I feel like a lot of people just aren't as hyped about the game right now, which is unfortunate, but hopefully, as soon as the first 1.9 snapshot rolls around and Dinnerbone can show off what he's been doing with all the bosses and everything, which I'm really eager to see, although I do hope that they'll add a few more kind of survival adventure type things. I personally would love an entirely new type of block. That would make me extremely happy. That colored wood that was hinted at a while ago, that would be fantastic. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the game at this point in time kind of keeps its popularity based on the fact that the updates are so frequent, and Mojang has always been so transparent, but I feel like through these last two updates, I don't know if they've hit a stalemate or anything, but I just don't think they've really been up to their standards, and I think that's kind of pushing people away from the game, which is very unfortunate. Alright, so I'm actually going to be laying down the grounds for another building today, right over, kind of coming out of this dirt here. Do I have a shovel? I don't. But yeah, so be building a second building. Still not totally sure on any of the purpose of these yet. Kind of just building the build, having fun doing it right now. So yeah, I do have a auto furnace setup that I'm going to be putting in over here, which I'll make one episode on that because I think the design is pretty cool. If enough people want me to, I can make a tutorial on it because it is a design that I made myself. I used a couple of concepts from other people, but for the most part, well, aside from the concepts I used from other people for parts of the build, and I do give them complete credit, I'm not an asshole who's going to claim credit for someone else's work, I pretty much designed the whole thing and put the pieces together in order to make this cool smelting system. Alright, so about how wide do we want these things? So 3 has been a good number for us, so why don't we go with 3 again? Using the dark oak, and there we go. And now, just for the point of being able to kind of see where I'm going with all this, I'm going to place the supports here too. But yeah, you may notice that in my inventory I have a couple of new things, such as this diamond chestplate, Unbreaking 3, Fire Protection 4, my first diamond chestplate, my first enchanted piece of armor. This sword from Lars called Spoils of War, Looting 3, Knockback 2, Sharpness 4. That is an absolutely awesome sword. And I think I enchanted that pick myself, and then I found this off a skeleton. And you also may have seen in my chest over there, I had a lot more diamonds. That is all thanks to all of the Vortex members. They did some stuff for Christmas, which I hadn't really been on the server long enough to get any gifts for anybody, because A, I was going on vacation, and B, I mean, all I really could have given people was iron, and I'm pretty sure everyone at this point, or at that point, had been established enough to where they had iron, so I didn't really see the point of that. But you know what? Thank you to everyone who gave me gifts, especially Lars, because this sword is awesome, and I did not have a sword yet, and I really needed to enchant one. Along with Slash, Panda, Mavoda, I think Orb gave me one, DH, Riz. I feel like I'm probably forgetting somebody, and if I am, just tell me in the comments, and I will try to make a pop-up for you on the video, because I would feel really bad if I forgot someone. So, oh crap, misplacing blocks. What I'm doing here is, I think, oh, actually we'll go 4, to kind of show the separation to myself. But what's going to happen here is, this is going to be the building kind of in the hill here, and then there's going to be kind of a little tower kind of part of it that's just over here, freestanding, and there's going to be an overhang going through here where the path kind of leads down through. Which I think, in the end, will end up looking pretty cool. Hopefully. Very much hopefully. Let's go 3 over. And stack them up. And there we go. And, alright, so I don't know if anyone who watched me, for the most part, is on the east coast of the United States, the northeast to be specific, but over this past Monday night into, over this past Monday into Wednesday pretty much, we were supposed to get this massive snowfall total, and, you know, like, in my area, it was projected to be kind of a bit of the higher numbers, which, you know, would have been pretty awesome, because just get a couple free days to do whatever I want without having to go to school and any of that. But what actually ended up happening is the storm, or the main part of the storm, missed us by not too far, but a decent enough amount to where we didn't get even half of what we were projected to get. So, we did get 1 day off school, which had been called the night before, and that was lucky, because I honestly think that had it not been called the night before and it was a decision that would be made the next morning, we almost definitely would have had school just on a delayed schedule. Let's go make some stairs. But, yeah, I mean, like, we still got a good amount here. I think, nearly 6 inches or so. Probably not even that, though. But originally, we were supposed to be getting 2 feet or so, which I think Boston was pretty much the area that got the biggest hit. And they got the kind of 2 feet numbers. I think they actually had 2.5, or 2 feet 5 inches, or something like that, which is absolutely insane. I mean, I haven't seen that large an amount of snow since it's probably 6 or 7, so that was really young. And at that time, it was pretty much my height, which I was a short kid, but it was pretty awesome back then, just because you go outside and literally just climb up to the top of the snow to go sledding. Whereas now it's more a, oh, yay, snow, no school, whoop-de-doo. That's one of the things that I feel about snow, is it's a lot of fun when you're younger, because you get to really enjoy it and everything, and I'm not too sure about these. Switch, I'll check with Spruce. But, yeah, when you're younger, you really get to enjoy the snow, whereas as you get older, I feel like there's a point in time where it just kind of hits you like, I'm sledding. Like, are you kidding me? I'm way too old for this. And I mean, there really shouldn't be an age where you're too old for sledding, because I think it's pretty much fun whenever, but, you know, that just kind of, it makes it a lot less fun on snow days, because you kind of just end up sitting at home doing nothing. Alright, so, what do I want to do from here? Is my only question. Thinking maybe we go one more piece out this way for over here, and then do the same thing and just take it back into here and dig this whole area out. I think that'll be pretty good. I'm probably not going to be able to get onto the actual building this episode. It's going to be kind of talky, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, if any of you who are watching me are in the northeast of the United States and you got a decent amount of snow, let me know in the comments how much you got, because, I mean, to be honest, the day before, it was supposed to start snowing pretty much all day, and it snowed more at the start of the day before, and then kind of once the bigger storm was kind of coming in, it really died down. So I almost figured that the storm would end up being a dud. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened, at least for here, because I woke up the next morning and I was like, how much are we gonna have? And I look out the window and I was like, wow, that's barely anything compared to the expectations that we were having. So, and I'm not totally sure what the expectations all around the Northeast were. I really just knew them from my area. So I don't, like, for all I know, everywhere could have gotten a lot less than they were expected, or like I'm not sure if Boston was expecting that much, and they may have gotten a lot more than that. So yeah. Also, I am kind of having a personal decision right now whether I want to start up a modded series on the channel. I mean, I personally really enjoy playing with mods and such, so I think it'd be fun, but I'm not sure whether it's something that I really want to do, because mods tend to take up a lot of time, and time is something I have, but not something that I spend well, so I can't really guarantee that if I do put time, that I will put time into a modded series to get it to a point where it's enjoyable to watch, or that I will put time into making videos on there, because I'll be just so busy grinding away at everything. I mean, that's as fun as mods are, and I have a feeling right now mods are probably more fun to watch for a lot of people. They take up so much time that it's almost not worth it, depending on the mods that you're playing. Because, I mean, I don't want to spend 3.5 hours grinding down to get one piece of super iron that I then need to make one tool that I need to do one thing. Shit. I mean, sometimes, you know, you just find something, don't think it's worth it, and in reality, it really isn't sometimes. So I want to know what you guys think of that, whether or not I should, because I've kind of, yeah, I'm not personally sure whether I should, because I'm really happy either way. Go. Oh, and last thing that I need to mention is the Don't Starve Together series with Slash, Maboda, and Lars. As far as I know right now, we won't be continuing that as a Let's Play series. Potentially as more of a montage of funny moments type things from any of the runs we do, stuff like that. From what I know right now, we are going to continue playing it, so there's that, and I do plan on recording it. So, if something funny or exciting comes up, I will be uploading it, hopefully, and I think everyone else in the group feels the same way about it. We had a discussion, and it was kind of, it was brought up, and we all just kind of instantly agreed, like, you know what, yeah, this really isn't a Let's Playable game. I mean, we all agreed that we didn't watch it on anyone else's channel. Like, we didn't find it super enjoyable to sit down and watch, so I won't be uploading full segments of that. If you do see an episode come out of it, expect it to be a 10-minute episode. Probably not even 10 minutes. More of a 2 to 5 minute episode of just us doing something fun or funny. Something along those lines. Alright, so really made a lot of non-progress here today, which I was personally hoping for the opposite. I thought I might be able to actually get something done. I mean, I'm really not a good multitasker, I'm going to be honest, and you guys have probably realized that by now, based on the fact that during any sort of video, I pretty much either just run around and do nothing, or like right now, you can see it, but I basically have to run around and do nothing when I'm talking, because I can't think enough to, like, oh, okay, say these words and click these blocks. Or I'll just be building and I'll kind of go silent and just, so I'm going to place this block here now. And I don't think that makes super exciting content, so like right now I'm doing the parkour jumping. So I figured today I'd try to do something slightly more interesting and at least try to get something done while I talk to you guys. So I hope you are enjoying it, at least, because I normally don't make this much progress while I'm doing the talkie episodes, even though this is a very minuscule amount of progress. Alright. There we go. Those down there. And get the ladders going all the way up. There we go. I mean, I don't know about the ladders in here. Maybe the fences will look better. Because I'm feeling like the ladders are something that maybe you're walking by and you'll get caught on or something, which isn't really the intended effect. So, yeah, I'll remove them from the inside of the underpass here. But you know what? I'm glad to finally be back to doing something on here. I mean, as much as I love to put off doing actual work because I'm lazy as hell, you know, doing it is enjoyable for me, so I don't know why I don't do it more often. Alright. Just change that to that. And take the stairs out. If I'm putting anything down there, they should be upside down, but I don't think I want anything. I think I'll just leave it as fences instead. That way it looks a little bit better and it doesn't take as much space. And there you go. Alright guys, so still a pretty lacking amount of progress for this episode. I'm not sure how long this episode's going to be. It could be 30 minutes at this point. I really have no proper tracking of time. So, sorry about that. But I hope you all have enjoyed. Answer some of the comments that are left in the comments. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.